I'm looking at here. It's Andrew Tate. That's the secret. Hey guys, welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. It's your boy Crypto G. It is Monday. Not much has happened. Well, a lot has happened for us since it was our long weekend here, Canada Day, a couple of weeks ago. We are moving on to a different cottage this week in Grand Bend. It's actually a resort that have these like little cottages and a private beach. So Carl could join us, but he can always join us because he's a registered service dog. What else? Lots happening on the market. I feel that it's going to be coming down pretty hard shortly. Well, it's either going to come, I mean, obviously, then I can't be wrong, but it is going to come down either very aggressively or it'll be like within the next 2 to 3 months to go into the depression. There still has to be that phase that nobody wants to trade, that the Bitcoin is quiet and no one's buying. Because that's when the whales want it. They want it when the price just starts to slowly fall to a good buying zone for themselves. And then the accumulation for them really, really begins. And then when the halving reward gets cut in half, and it's really, really going to begin. And like I discussed with Yukon territory of Yukon Crypto, we chatted about it. And I said there would be one more leg down before we go into the bull run. At least we think so. At least I think so. But we're going to have him on shortly. I'm going to chat to him about it. Narwhal Crypto should be on as well. But they're just getting on their computers. And I wanted to do some charting, I guess, before they get here. All right. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin chart, 4-hour chart. Look at that sideways action. So a lot of scenarios here for the smaller time frames. So there's still trades to be made if you're get a day trade like we do with leverage. There's still moves here. But ultimately for I guess for the longer time frames, the longer range, there's two scenarios that could happen here. So obviously we're seeing this happen. It could definitely touch this area where I've set an alarm already and then blast off. Okay, hopefully going to like 37,000 before it does come down, before the bull market actually comes. Or we can definitely see because this is going this way, we can definitely see the Bart Simpson come down. All right, that was a scenario we saw not too long ago that we called on this channel. So there's two there. Again, leverage trading is definitely just for people that are, I guess, experienced and understand how it works. I wouldn't leverage trade when you just first get into crypto, unless you're, you have guidance and you have something like quicklearncrypto.com. We have the Secret Crypto Playbook. So there, and having access to the Secret Crypto Playbook War Room, you'll actually see the trades from all the traders that are with Quick Learn Crypto and Blue Collar Crypto. You'll see what they're trading, when they're trading, and what their stop losses and take profits are. And that's including myself. So it's definitely good to have that, especially because there might be a close to leverage trading in about maybe 8 months, and I have to break that news to everybody. I think Con in the waiting room can hear me, but I haven't admitted him yet because I still have some stuff to cover. So if you're listening to me, Con, just get your charts ready, and I'll put you in a sec. All right. So I guess from here, what I think, if I go to the, so this is the total 2. So when I go to the total 2, you can see that this is the 4 hour, that there is definitely a move here. Like, you can tell that the altcoins definitely want to do something. There's something definitely that can happen in the short term, and especially if you can get it to hit just this level here. Even right here. That would be enough. What would this be? There you go. That'd be a nice little move before it comes down. And remember, the total 2 is the total crypto market minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is basically the altcoins. And they look like they're coiled up for a little move. They could definitely hit this spot. This is, even if it was half that, like, there is definitely a good move there if you are in the right altcoins. And I would do the smart altcoins. You know, I would do Solana. I would do the ones that you know have some backing to them, you know. I would do Solana, Render, AVAX, Matic, things that are in the top. Nothing too risky, not especially not at this point. And it's not the bull run, so it's not that it's going to go through that cycle yet. We posted it. We thought it was going through there, but as you can see now, things have slowed down. But we'll get more into that after. Let's see. Well, let's get Con in here. I'm still waiting on Narwhal. The way bands go, it's always constant tension, and the movement's so little, so it's like you do like 50 to 100 reps of something, you know, and then I change the direction. So like from shoulders to biceps, and then rear delts or back or whatever, but I just changed the grip and my angle, and I just constantly cycle the body parts until I'm absolutely fried and I can't do it anymore.
You should give us an online tutorial.
Once the results are starting to happen like they should, it's just a diet, man. Right? It's the dieting. Like, look at us. We're off to a resort tomorrow for a couple of days. Like, where's the dieting there? It's not happening. It's not happening.
I know, man.
We were supposed to be ready. We're supposed to be ready for that.
Oh, I missed that mark. I missed that mark huge, man.
But, oh, man. Whatever. Yeah, once the barbecues and the gatherings started, I was like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all summertime. And it's different now that you're older. It's weird. Like, even for a long time, even when I wasn't competing as a bodybuilder, I still wanted to look like a competitive bodybuilder at all times. And I owned a gym, and there was that whole thing. Now I don't compete. I don't own a gym. You know, life is, you know, at a different level for us. So I don't give a fuck, really. Now I just do it so I can stay alive longer.
Yeah.
You know? So not so much for the vanity. There's still that little bit, you know, that kickstarts me to, all right, I got to eat clean. And then, yeah, Laura and I can talk ourselves into not stopping that quickly.
Yeah. No, I know how it is, man.
Right? It's the pitch. It's always one of us pitches it, you know, for the first meal. Do you want to have eggs and carbonate bread? You know, and then, I don't know, like, or you just want to go to Angels? You know?
But on the flip side, though, it's once you get recommitted, like it all happens so fast. We're like, well, we don't really care so much about the vanity thing, but once you start seeing the changes again,
oh, you get jacked.
It's like, oh, okay, well, here we go.
Yeah,
and it's
for
all
sure,
business,
for
right?
sure. Yeah.
Con.
This is our chartist that we keep in the basement, literally, and he just makes all our money secretly. He sees the charts, and then we just take all the credit. We have some other players that do fundamentals, but we'll check out There are slavery rooms another time.
Colin's got no comment. All business.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I heard from Sheldon this morning, and I was thinking about this, and I wondered, and it was one of those, it's one of those things that you just want to not look at. It's like a bill, a bill that you can just pay late or whatever, and it's just stressing you out, so you just leave it. I don't want to look at this bill right now. I'll deal with it later.
Top of the fridge.
Yeah. So this is definitely a top of the fridge crypto moment. One thing that when I was trying to open Kraken, the Kraken platform. Remember when I tried to do leverage and then it said that I had to show 5 million in assets in order to move that leverage bar even a little bit?
Yep.
I think that leverage trading in crypto is like 8 months out to not being able to do it anymore. I think the ability to trade leverage, look at Colin's paying so much attention now after I said that. What the fuck did you just say, bro? Yeah, leverage trading.
Yeah, Sheldon said that this morning too.
Yeah, and I thought about it earlier. So because of the Kraken thing, I was like, wow. I was like, so Kraken being a Canadian platform, if you're Canadian, then you're supposed to have X amount. And I was like, wow, that's like in stocks when you do futures in stocks, you have to have, because if you get liquidated past your margin, you get margin called, as in the movie. Like they will call you for the rest of the candle. Does that make sense? In crypto, we don't get called for that because it's decentralized. If you do $100 trade, it goes to zero. That's it. You're done. So in stocks, you got to pay the balance if if your whatever liquidation point was $100, but it goes down to minus 250. You got to come up with the 250.
Yeah. You spoke about that in your last video with that one guy.
Yeah. And then, so the thing is, it's regulation. So it's like that because stocks on that type of market for futures and things like that are regulated. So once crypto gets regulated, awesome, because the crypto market itself will just it's going to boom. So whatever we're in, whatever assets you have will just be worth so much more just because it's going to rise. But the ability to trade leverage on crypto is probably going to be done in order to get regulated, because you can't just do that. Like you can't track that. And because it's a thing, it's not like stocks where they can track the futures. And then if you get liquidated past your margin, they can find you to margin call you, which they can't in crypto. So they might just say no more. Does that make sense? Like in order to regulate and have all these, and those exchanges and everyone would rather have all that institutional money, that's trillions of dollars, to come in and, into the space than to continue letting people do derivatives and leverage, because it's bad for the market. It's just that it's the same thing as what the States does with their debt. It's just, it's just in the air. It's just made up. Those numbers are just made up. So we got to do it now. And we need those legendary trades soon. Like I saw some marks, because I think when I was listening to Sheldon too, and then I looked at the chart, it looks like there's going to be some, maybe at around 21, something like that. What do you think, Con? Did you see that at all? Here, let me show you what. Yeah, 21. Let me go on to the weekly. Oh, wait, this is Solana. I have to move my cameras for you guys over. Get off my watch list. Is it this? Yeah. I guess you guys can see that. That's too tight. Okay. So you see this is the whole bull run. This right here, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yep.
So this right here is the COVID Black Swan event, because it was supposed to start the bull run. So it would have came probably a little sooner. But as the Black Swan event, imagine you bought here. Like this was after I bought in January 21. So this is 20. Man, if you knew, if we knew of this and you got one of those legendaries and then you cashed it out at 20x, could you imagine? So what I want to show you, like this is like this barring is all like alarms and stuff I have at smaller time frames. So you can see it obviously turned into this nice, when you're on the weekly, it's a perfect box of support and resistance. So this is, if you look at here, where we're at here, there's a lot that happens right there. That's definitely the zone. That is definitely when you break from here, you're on your way. But it's definitely the toughest spot or part for us to break through. So I think even if it rides up, like to go to, man, I don't know where to put your faces all over my screen. It's funny because you don't see me moving, you guys. But like even if it hits 32, I still think we can come down to 22. I can see it just coming under these weekly candles right here. So even if it's at 24, I would still set them at 20. Look, oh, there's another. Oh my gosh, moving your faces again. Sorry. So there was another spot here.
That's okay. I just tried clicking on and zooming in. That doesn't work.
Like you go up to the screen. Oh wait. But yeah, so there would be another spot right there of resistance. So if it does hard candles come down, this would probably be a good buy zone for me. And remember, this is a high time frame. Like if we go to 4 hours, that box is going to be the entire screen. Right. So that's what I see coming, because it's still not ready yet, which is perfect for us and perfect for the people that are new to crypto and are just logging on and getting started with quicklearncrypto.com. They have a chance. You have a chance to learn and do some easy trades now and get used to it, and then get some legendary trades before we can't do it anymore. It's going to suck, but then we'll just be in spot position. But I guess for us, it doesn't matter because we all have JTBit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Con, what do you see on the charts? You want to, if you want to share some charts or your screen, go on.
The only thing I have is the BTC, and I drew out that cup and handle that you had like a few months ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Share screen. So I can't share a screen. It says host disabled participants.
All right, try it now. Try it now. Try it now. Aha.
Did it work?
Yep. So explain the cup and handle and how you get that take profit position, so they understand how you find that bar there of
this bar right here.
Yeah, explain the cup and handle and how you find that. Yeah.
So the cup and handle, it starts right here. That's the beginning of the other side of the cup. This area right here, and then here's the bowl of the cup, and here is the handle. And to calculate how far it would go up next, to explain, I mean, to show how far it would rally up, is I got this candle, this thing from measuring.
This is awesome. The best is Con thinks there's feels the pressure, but there's no pressure. It's awesome.
From the bottom of the cup to the top of the cup is how I got.
And and how do you know where the top of the cup is?
The top of the cup is that this resistance line that goes from the one end of the cup to the other end of the cup.
And then it was because it ends at that same position and then drops down. That's when we feel that, that it's going
to drop down and forms a handle.
Yeah. So when you see that position, Con uses the lowest position of the cup draws the gain onto the top of the cup and then puts it out there. So what's it supposed to mark at? And look how it makes sense, because it comes to a big resistance up there too.
Yeah, it goes up to the 45.
And then that becomes a weak high, which is another perfect spot for it to come down again.
Yeah. Do you remember the Lux Algo indicator that Sheldon mentioned? This is what it is.
Nice.
So like I was testing it out earlier, and I think it's a good indicator for supply and demand if you're scalping.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of good indicators on TradingView for that too, especially if you're going to just watch candles. You have time to just watch them.
Yeah. So right here after the handle, it made a rally up to this point where it's consolidating, forming a flag.
Yeah. Because on a smaller time frame, that flag will be big. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the flag.
Yeah.
Is your computer lagging as well?
Like it was choppy.
Is this normal? Like if you're on like the Zoom and the
maybe
TradingView?
I think so. But like we haven't had, this is the first time we've had two chartists on at the same time plus Narwhal. Like this is a lot. So it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we have the flag forming. And I also see a symmetrical triangle. So with that, it can go both directions. So we're just unsure right now.
Just waiting on a decision.
You're just waiting on the decision pretty much. So if it goes down, then I have the golden zone, which is 618, is around the 28.
Yeah.
But how did you get the 24? So like you were saying, it might go down to 24 or 22.
Oh, or when if you unshare.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Share. You share.
Oh, does everyone see mine now?
No.
Yes. Yes. Yep, yes. Now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Now.
So here, this zone here, the 23, 24, is just because when I'm on the weekly, you can see that this, because if you look, these are all horizontal lines and alarms that I've set. And when you look back and you go onto a larger time frame and you see these, that definitely makes a confirmation that this is a good support and resistance area. So you can see when it's been trying to trail up here, it's these spots of liquidity that it keeps trying to touch. So it's these spots that if it's above this area, we're going all the way. When we're below this area, we're going to be at the underneath it for a while, if that makes sense. And we're trying to break through, but because I still feel that there's going to be another drop before the halving, I would say it would have to drop again to another spot of resistance and support. And I believe it's right here. So that's why I have these. It would start around here and come all the way as low. I would set it just in case. But again, like I said, because this is weekly, it looks really far. It looks close, but it's really far away. So that's the 3-day. You can see there's just so much happening there. Like I can definitely see it coming down, and I don't think it's going to come down. I think it would, if it's going to come down again, it has to pass this area for me personally. I wouldn't want to put a position here. I would put my first position. It has to be at least underneath. So at least there.
All right.
At least.
So you're drawing your fib from the bottom of around the 16,000
Yeah.
Up to
here.
To the highest peak. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, on the weekly, I might do it from here. Let's see. Look at it. It's right in there.
Mm-hmm.
When I do it from, because on the weekly, I would do it from the bottom instead of here. Oh, no, that was the spot you asked, right? Right around there. That's like 55. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So yeah, it's just chilling there. And that was, I didn't even draw the fib to find that when I just showed you guys, obviously this just now, a couple minutes ago, but it's just, and it makes sense just because that's where all the price action is. And just the bears and bulls are just fighting so much in that area.
Yeah. A lot of action.
And that's pretty awesome, man. Like to get a glimpse of you charting and see how far you've come as a chartist, really. Like that's good, man. It's really awesome.
Con, where'd you go?
Did he leave? He doesn't like the compliment.
He can't take it.
Oh, that's funny.
Con, where you at? You went blank, but it still says your name, so
we know you're there.
I'm assuming you can hear us. Oh, did you end up catching the last fight?
No, I didn't.
I'm looking for.
And you guys, I'm going to go deal with the kids.
Yeah, bro.
And I'll, chat to you both in a bit.
Screw them.
Yeah.
What'd you call the cat? What'd you call the cat again?
Oh, scumbag.
A scumbag. Yeah. Let me deal with these scumbags.
Look, it's chewing an extension cord right now. Like, come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
It's not plugged in.
Jazz, deal with your kids.
Oh my God. A couple more hours, man.
Just opened up the door and say they escaped out the window.
God, I'm so tempted. In fact, I opened the garage door yesterday because they're in the garage. I opened the garage door yesterday and they stayed put. I'm like, you kidding me?
You're like, damn it. Can't even get rid of these things.
They knew. They could sense it.
All right, bro.
All right, man. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah. Con, I'm gonna go edit.
Okay.
All right, man.
I have a massage coming up.
Oh, wicked. That's what you do on your day off. That's it. Con doesn't go back to work till Friday now, so it's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, go back
with us
Friday. Friday half day. I got to fill out some papers and then
that's it. That's awesome.
And then go home.
Oh, Con, we're going to Barrie for a bodybuilding show, and we're staying overnight Friday to Saturday. Did you want to come hang out? We're having a blue collar crypto and Quickland crypto booth there, so you could work the booth. Let us know.
Sure.
Yeah, let me know. It's
you sent me the
it'll be
picture of the quant.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Oh, I did. I did send it to you?
Yeah, you did send it to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me know.
Okay.
If you want to come with us. All right, guys.
All right.
I'll see you guys later. Later now.
Later.
Later, guys.
Yep.
Hey Siri, message Shawn Bradshaw.
What do you want to say to Shawn?
We're on Zoom, bro.
It says, we're on Zoom, bro. Send it.
Yes.
Done.
What's up with these guys? Are you guys here?
Simply for exposing their lies.
Yeah, man.
Oh, where's your... Oh, there you... Oh, it's on fucking thing.
So I thought the Philip Scope...
Yeah, I see it now. Sorry, man. Where's... And Con's not back yet. Con's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it was different setup today for some reason.
Me? With you
when
guys?
I jumped in, it was,
Oh. Yeah, maybe because I was on share screen right away. I was just listening to this. Con was on, but I couldn't hear him. So I told him to log off, check your settings, and then come back on.
But with me, they've been attacking me for a solid year and a half, to the point where they had to make up people. Sophie, 13 years ago.
He's talking about because that person from BBC just got caught grooming a 17-year-old, but they're not putting any of the names and all this stuff out. They're protecting him because, you know, and they're like, are you joking? You can't even find shit on me and you guys just nonstop just bombarding me.
That's the crazy part, man. I'm all for like someone seeing justice, you know, frying the guilty. But
yeah,
when you're scrambling for a year and a half and you can't release anything, you can't say like what the man's done factually.
Yeah,
I think it's ridiculous.
They are a club, and if you sell your soul and join the club, they offer you protection, and if you don't, they aim to destroy you, which is what they're trying to do. People called me crazy when I said they were a big club, and you're either inside of it or outside of it. But I like to think people are starting to understand now what's really happening in the world. I like to think that people understand the harder they...
His physique, doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs. He fasts all day, only eats one meal, but 12 coffees a day.
To pay attention to how long this story remains in public consciousness once this person...
It's got to be the cigars.
Because the BBC's managed to...
I'm going to grab some stogies.
And hit pads.
Yeah.
I started doing bands at home. I know it sounds gay.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's like it's helping. On the days I can't go to the gym or just don't have that. Yeah. There's some tough days. Leaving the house. But anyways, it's helping. It's better than nothing.
Oh, 100%.
And I won't, and it's cool because I'll just randomly do it all the time. So I do it almost like 3 to 4 times a day.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, and I can already tell it's my physique is better. Because it only takes me, because of the way bands go. Yeah, some things I have to put directly in my laptop, like my camera.
Yeah.
If I put my camera into the adapter, it doesn't take it sometimes, but it takes my mic. So I put the mic in the adapter, and then, do you have one of those adapters there, Narwhal? You know what we're talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking
about. For ports, for USB ports, do you have something that gives you more than the ports you have in your computer? Or
yeah. Just like Con has there.
Yeah. So yeah, he was just saying that some of the things that you plug into there don't always work.
Nice.
And it happens to me too. So you haven't had problems with that?
No, I just felt like I was in school. Like I was actually just looking at something else. And you called me out on a question. I was like, oh, what? What's that? No. But yeah, no, I'm following you. But no, I haven't had issues with mine.
Interesting. You got the good one. Con, it's like you're in the studio of Bounce 519 to me. Did you hear that? Oh.
Con's got a 6 setup.
Yeah. Yo, Con, can you hear us? Look at him look around. What? Did he talk to me? Con?
Hey, hang on. Yeah, hang on a sec. I was hang on a sec.
Con's like, I respond to the important stuff.
I don't know where this is coming from. Hang on.
This is the opening of the video for sure. I don't know where this is coming from. It's awesome. I'm actually scared.
There
you go.
All right, we're good.
The best is like the way he looks around. It looks like it's this crazy studio down there. I mean,
he's trying to signal someone else in his crew. Like,
yeah. Yo, get on that, man. Fix that shit. What's my view? Gallery is fine. My computer's dirty, makes it look like my face is dirty. Look at that shit. Yo. Can you hear me? He's connecting his audio. Oh, it's connected. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Oh, lady's coughing like an half baked. You should go to the settings. Go to the settings. You might have to come off and come back on, but if you go to the settings, you can do your mic again. Babe, did you want in? Oh. There you go. Then you can do the test. Hey Siri, message Shawn Bradshaw.
What do you want to say to Shawn?
We're on Zoom, bro.
It says, we're on Zoom, bro. Send it.
Yes.
Done.
I forgot to shut off Sheldon.